The market pushes higher into Friday the 13th. Is it time for a horror flick? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so CPI was a dud and the market tried to push higher but couldn't break out. Now we head into Friday the 13th with a pretty good downside setup. So can the bears make it a bloody Friday? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott wave theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, before I jump into the charts, I do want to go over our room and what we do. It's not just trading. We go over 401k strategies. As you can see, the market is down about 18% over the course of the last year, and my 401k is up 9%, as are many people's in the room. This is a 26% swing on your retirement. This is a big deal. We do more than just trade. We teach, we give you 401k strategies, and we have a lot of fun. So stay tuned for later in the video if you'd like to join us. For now, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. And what we're looking at here is they pushed up to give us a clean wave 5. It looks much better on the SPX. This chart is a little bit wonky, but the SPX is cleaner. But in this case, we did want to see the after hours action as they are pushing down a little bit here. And what we have is we have one of two things, and we've shifted our perspective on the move down just a little bit. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up in a leading diagonal. Okay, and we know we don't trust diagonals until we get the follow through. So what we're looking for now is a wave 2 pullback. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We look for the wave 2 pullback, okay, targeting the 3850 to 60 area, which again is the top of the wave 1 move, which is what we would look for. The diagonal usually traces back to its origination point, and then we would look for a pretty strong sell-off during that time. We would look for support to hold there, and then we look for a move higher that takes out this high. If we get those things, then this leading diagonal becomes valid, and we are very likely on our way toward the 4326 area in waves 3, 4, and 5. So that is our primary count still, as we are looking for that 4300 area. But again, we do need to hold support at 3850 to 60, and then we need to come back out and take out this high that we made yesterday, okay, on our way to at least 4093 and then on from there. So our secondary count is where the shift takes place. We did have that as a wave 4, but now with the push higher, it's just super unlikely that it's a wave 4. And in fact, I'm not even going to chart it as that anymore. I'm charting it as an ABC down for a bigger B wave. So now what it looks like is that potentially this could be the top of A. Okay, and we would have this being the A wave down, this high being the B wave, and then we would have C down toward the 3630 area on the futures chart. So that'd be about 3600 or so on the SPX. And that is our downside count for the bears. We did have it as a potential 4-5, but it's no longer going to be that. This is just too big of a wave and too long of a wave to be a wave 4. So it does look like the best potential for the bears is that we are in an ABC to the downside toward 3630. A strong indicator of this will be that break of support at about 3850. If they can break through that, then it does look like we should head down toward that 3630 area in a bigger C wave of B. And then we would look for a reversal out of there to start that move higher. The primary is still the move towards 4300. And we're looking for a hold of that support in the 3850 to 60 range. But we do have a pretty wonky pattern here, and diagonals are not to be trusted. So until we hold support and take out that high, this is a very real possibility and something we need to keep in the back of our mind. And it's why we're flat right now and took our profit at the high, because this pattern is not something that I want to be heavily invested in. So those are our two main counts. I still have in the back of my mind that they can push higher in that more bullish count we talked about yesterday, but they need to break over 40.30 for that and up to 40.65 at least before I will take that seriously. So those are what we're tracking on the ES. Over on the NASDAQ, we have a slightly different look, as the NASDAQ can make a new low if their bearish pattern follows through, but our primary count is still the bullish count, where we have our wave 1 up. We're looking for a wave 2 pullback to that 11,000 area, and then hold of support and a move back over the wave 1 high. If we get this, the NASDAQ should be moving up toward that 12,600 to 13,000 range. It does project a little lower than we were looking at originally, but roughly in that 13,000 area. to complete that move up in C that we've been talking about. So our primary, again, is that was wave 1 up. We're looking for a wave 2 down toward 11,000, and then wave 3 to start and break out over this high, okay, to at least 11,855 to give us an indication that we're on our way and that this was indeed a leading diagonal wave 1. Okay, our secondary count does match up with the ES in the sense that it's an ABC down. The difference is that the NASDAQ's A is so low that its B wave here up is going to lead us down to a about 10,000 area on the NASDAQ should that C wave play out. So if we get that ABC down, the NASDAQ would make a new low around 10,000, and then we'd look for a bounce and reversal from there. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it will take you right over to the webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial, because I want you to get in there and make sure you love them and become part of our trading team before you ever spend a penny. Just recently, we started adding our training programs, and our first one is our Elliott Way for Beginners course. I just added 2 new videos to it today, and that course is going to be continuing to grow as we add more training courses to the platform. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, my midday video, and any training material that we put out is included in your membership. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few weeks to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are interested in day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price and gets you cheap, big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures the trade that's so unique. It's something you kind of have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make some money together. All right, key takeaways for today. We're looking for a move down here, guys. We would like to hold support around 38.50 and 60 and then see a reversal there to take out this high to confirm the bullish pattern. However, if they cannot hold support, it does look like we could see a B wave down toward the 36.30 area on the futures chart. Over on the NASDAQ, also looking for a move down, looking for support to hold in the 11,000 area and then come back and take out the high to give us an indication we're starting up in this 3. However, if they cannot hold support and they do break down, we would look for a new low on the NASDAQ around the 10,000 area. Guys, it's the weekend. Grab yourself a drink, spend some time with your family, get away from the computer, and I will talk to you next week.